Whittward Carver, The Absurdity of the Speckled Band. All right, gather round, you twisted lot. Here's a tale that'll make you question the sanity of the upper class. And if you're posh, well, buckle up, buttercup. This is the flipping adventure of the Speckled Band, told by yours truly, Whittward Carver. Picture this, a grand old manor, the kind of place where the wallpaper costs more than your annual salary. Inside, there's a bloke named Roylott, a doctor with the bedside manner of a starving grizzly bear. He's got two stepdaughters, Helen and Julia. Now Julia's dead, and not in the, oh, she moved to France kind of way. Dead. And Helen's freaking out because she thinks she's next. Enter our dynamic duo. Sherlock, the genius with the personality of a cactus, and Watson, the loyal sidekick who's about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Helen comes to them, all teary-eyed and trembling, going on about a speckled band and how Julia's last words were, "It was the band." The speckled band. Sherlock's like, "All right, love, calm down. Let's get to the bottom of this." And off they go to the manor, because nothing says fun weekend like investigating a potential murder. Now Roylott's a piece of work. He's got a cheetah and a baboon as pets, because who needs a golden retriever when you can have a bloody cheetah? He's also got a temper that makes Gordon Ramsay look like a Zen master. Sherlock, being the charming sod he is, decides to wind him up. "Oh, you've got a nice little menagerie here, Roylott. Shame about the decor, though." Roylott's ready to blow a gasket, but Sherlock and Watson manage to get a look at Helen's room. It's connected to Roylott's by a vent, and there's a bell rope hanging from the ceiling. But no bell. Sherlock's like, that's not dodgy at all. They set up a little stakeout in Helen's room that night. Watson's got a gun, because apparently that's how you deal with mysterious bands. They wait, and then, bingo. Roylott sneaks into his room, and suddenly, this freaking snake comes slithering down the bell rope. Watson, bless his cotton socks, freaks out and shoots at it. The snake retreats, Roylott starts screaming like a banshee, and Sherlock's like, well, that was entertaining. Turns out, Roylott had been training the snake to slither down the rope and into the girls' rooms. Why? Because he's a psychotic, murderous bastard who wanted their inheritance. But instead of a nice, quiet poisoning, he goes for the death by freaking snake method. Because, subtlety is for the weak. And that, my friends, is the twisted tale of the Speckled Band. The moral of the story? If your stepdad has a cheetah and a baboon, it's probably time to move out. And if you hear the words, speckled band, run like hell. Because chances are, there's a freaking snake involved. Oh, and one more thing. If you ever find yourself in a grand old manor and the wallpaper's worth more than your annual salary, leave. Just leave. Because nothing good ever happens in places like that. And with that, I bid you adieu. Remember, folks, when in doubt, blame the posh bloke with the exotic pets. It's not always right, but it's always hilarious. Cheers.